Top story at 5:30. The FDA may be close to authorizing a second COVID booster shot for adults 50 and older. Good evening. I'm Sarah Donchi.
And I'm Ryan Yamamoto. Reports say that the FDA is likely to approve a fourth COVID shot as soon as tomorrow. It comes as there's increasing concern about the BA.2 variant causing another surge in the United States.
But people in the medical community are divided over whether another booster is necessary. Joining us live now, UCSF epidemiologist Dr. George Rutherford. Thanks for taking the time as always. So I think there are going to be a lot of questions about this one in particular. How beneficial do you think a second booster is for adults 50 and over? And what about somebody who's young and healthy who just wants protection?
Yeah, well, I think this is the way to get it. It's it's a lot better than getting naturally acquired disease. So I certainly plan to get it if it's offered. Now, I'm only slightly above 50, but I do plan to get it. There are some preliminary data from Israel that show that it has a real effect. So I think it's I think we were sort of hoping we might be able to skate through, but I think this is the better part of valor. Just so people know that this vaccine is equally effective against the BA.2 variant as it has been against the earlier variants. So I think I think it helps. I think it's kind of belt and suspenders approach. But if you're traveling this summer, it's going to give you sort of 4 months of immunity at least.
And so kind of give us a time frame. So how long should people wait to get a second booster after their last shot?
I could be, it's either 4 or 5 months, Ryan. I'm sorry, I just don't remember right off the top of my head. But let's just assume it's 4 months. I got my booster in November, so I'd be eligible now, and certainly by next month. So I think that's the way to go with this. And the administration's gone ahead and ordered a large number of doses so that we'll be able to meet the demand if it's once it's produced.
Well, look, we all know we've come off this huge surge of the Omicron variant, and now we're seeing these subvariants. But what about somebody who had COVID after getting the 3 shots? Does that offer as much protection as this additional booster would?
No, it offers plenty. I mean, if as long as it's Omicron they got, so that means they got it after, say, mid-December, early to mid-December. I think that they have plenty of immunity. The question is, how long is it going to last? And, if you're looking at this in June, and you're about to go on some extended overseas trip where you're going to be touching all the bases of COVID hotspots in the world, it may well be the better part of valor to get the booster at that point in time. Ideally, we'd like to get to boosters that are constant across the strains, that have equal efficacy across the strains. We're not there yet with the design of the drugs, but I think that this makes us. This is a stopgap measure, but I think it makes as good a sense as anything.
And a lot of the conversation that we're having is centered around Pfizer and Moderna. So a lot of Johnson & Johnson recipients are wondering, well, what about us? There haven't been any guidelines specific to J&J. So do you think they need a second booster?
Yeah, they definitely need a second booster. I definitely move in that direction if I'd gotten J&J. Actually, one of my daughters got J&J vaccine, and I tell her to get a booster in a heartbeat.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Rutherford. Always some good information there.